Hello everybody. Let's play around with a little bit of axolotls, make ourselves a little spitfire fish. Spitfire spit. Let's make a little cage, an axolotl cage, just for fun. We'll use this one. Obviously, you build yourself a square little cage, and then you fill it up with water. Make sure it's source blocks so that the fish don't get pushed down or pushed up. Your axolotls. So we're making ourselves a beautiful axolotl tank. Well, we'll try our best. We don't know what will turn out beautifully until we try, right? So there's a lot of different blocks that you wouldn't think that you could use as in a tank until you use them. So one thing I like using is glow lichen. So glow lichen can go on walls. It gives you that little bit of an ambiance in the area. Just gives you that little bit of a glow. You can put them together, put them everywhere. It just gives you that little bit of a texture on the walls. Give that little light in the area. Another thing I like putting is bubbles, and then also the axolotls then move around. Just have that little bubbles in the area, give that little bit of a movement. I like using mangrove roots. So what I did in that other cage is just make a little tiny little home for the, like a place where the axolotls might go in and sleep, you know. They go inside here and sleep, you know. You never know. Also just random wood, because they can get waterlogged. It's a nice block to use, you know. And it's already looking a lot busier than it was. Obviously you can use coral. We get the different types of coral. You can put the different coral all over the place. Put some coral to give the color. Let's not only use fans, let's try the other coral. Let's try some of the purple coral, the brain coral. Let's put some yellow over there. Oop, there goes the glow lichen. Oh well. You can just place all coral all over the place. You can never have too much coral. Let's do some. It's completely customizable. You can. Let's do some. Oh, I didn't take that one. Some sea pickles. Gives that extra little bit of a light source. You can decide how bright you want them by placing more pickles. Whee! Now it's much brighter inside here. Another thing I like using that commonly doesn't get used is amethyst, but the buds. So the different levels of amethyst buds, you can place them on anywhere. Gives it a little bit of a different color inside the place. Another nice thing to use is some kelp. Kelp can grow on grass and dirt, so it'll grow up to the top of the place. Just that little bit of an area just gives it that tiny bit of a lively feel. Might feel overgrown, maybe not. You can break something, put some gravel in, gravel patches. If you want to, you can take some sand, put some sand or along the edges maybe to give that different type of texture. This is an underwater thing, you know. And then lastly, take your little axolotls and you let them swim around in the cage. Hey, we got 3 different color ones. And then I don't know how to think, but if I knew how the command works, I would have made us the rare blue axolotl. But let's see what kind of, let me get a baby axolotl out there. Buckets of tropical fish. And we make a baby axolotl. There's a baby axolotl. But yeah, there's different blocks you can use. You don't need to play on the same blocks. If you go and make yourself a bigger one, a bigger cage, you could always go big or go home, you know. And then you could always use coral blocks. You could use yourself. Can build yourself a small little ship here, make it like a big tank. You can build, what else can you build? Let's see what else you can build. You can add more lighting sources, maybe bigger blocks of lighting, the different types of frog lights. Has light sources here, and then you put the water over it. I like using blocks that you can, like mighty mangrove roots will also look cool, I'm pretty certain, and they will also waterlog, which is nice. Give it a different texture. I'm using mud under the water will also look cool, like you're in a mangrove forest. But thank you very much for coming to my TED Talk. Have a nice day.